So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have this video to give us today. The categories of people you should be careful with. Whether you are a choosing, you are not a choosing, you have to be what? You have to listen to these categories of people that you should be mindful of, because the heart of men are so deceitful, according to the word of God. Jesus said the worst enemy of every man is from his household. So let me tell you, households does not mean your family only, your this, your that. Households mean those whom you eat with, those whom you spend the time with. You know what I'm saying? So one of them is what? An enemy to your enemy. If you have not watched the video that I posted before, go and watch it. Sign how to identify that someone is being sent and monitored. You got to say someone that they're sent to be monitoring you. Go and watch it. You will see much about this word. I'm about this word, befriend. People who are your friend, but they are your what? They are your enemy. So the moment you figure out that someone around you is an enemy to those who is a friend to those who hate you, just know that that is not a friend. That is an agent that they use as a network. So you have to be careful. I'm not saying you should hate him, you should hate her, but be careful the kind of word you release. That is what the people who possess the spirit of Judas, and they can do anything. They are dangerous and so heartless. You know what I'm saying? So if you figure out that you have these categories of person in your life, don't hate them, cut them off. You know what I'm saying? So another categories of people you should be careful and be mindful of is those who don't support your growth, those who don't celebrate you. We have a lot of people today that when things are going well for you, you come to understand that they will not be there. You know what I'm saying? When I mean they will not be there, when they hear good things about you, they will never do a tune in. They will never be there. They will always be there when things are going tough. Meaning that they are just in your life because you are not doing better than them. They are just in your life because you are not succeeding better than them. They are just in your life because you are not winning better than them. But the moment you start to win, you're going to see that they will become like an enemy. They will just disappear from your life. They will not tell you your offense because of the fact that you just grow above them. So be careful of them when they come back into your life, because some people who don't want you to grow better than them, and they figure out that you have grown better than them, and they become so annoyed, so hard. So when they come back into your life, they are not coming for a good reason. They are just coming to make sure either you are not able to fulfill it, or they draw you to where you started. So you have to be careful with these categories of people. You know what I'm saying? So another categories of people you should not play with, and you should be watchful. And if you can easily cut them off, are those who talk bad of others. That is why I don't have friends. I don't associate with people. One day, one of my friends called me. He said, "Samson, why is it that you are always in your room? You are always alone. You are always with your phone. If you are not in the room, you will be outside, shooting video. If you are not shooting video, you will just be in one corner, relaxing. You don't have time for people." Because the truth is that when you join people to gossip others, the moment you leave, you become the next topic. If you refuse to leave, you do what? You become a multitude of gossipers. You join the multitude. But the moment you leave, you become the person that they will be using as a gossiper. You become the person that they will be using as a topic, they'll start to analyze everything about you. So when you figure out that there are people who talk bad about others, cut them off, cut that relationship off. Because there is no increase in wickedness. Whether they gossip, they hate, they do this, cut them off. Because sometimes olive tree don't need too much water to grow. If you see an olive tree, it's not here. If you have watched my video, my new channel, if you have not watched it, go and watch it. You will see what I mean about what olive tree. Olive tree, whether season or not season, whether rain season or not rain season, olive tree will still be what be fruitful. Meaning that you don't need multitudes of friends to do or to progress or succeed. So when you figure out that you have people who jealous or about other people growth, cut them off because they are dangerous to your what, to your life. So another categories of people you should not keep in your life or make the mistake of giving second chance in your life are those who hate the increase of others, who hate the fact that other people are succeeding better than them, growing better than them. Whether they are your brother, they are your sisters, they are your nephews, they are your relatives. The moment you understand that this person is envy about another person's growth, and is there talking, is there relating with you, cut them off. Let me give you an instance. Let me tell you what happened one day. So there was a time when I was going walk, in the morning with one of my friends. We were just driving our sport bicycle to the work. So while we were there, I'm that kind of person who always to be quiet. So this guy started to say a word. He said, why will our master be bringing people into our work? Why will our master be bringing many people to work? I was just like, what is going on? Within myself, I did not respond. I just say it in my mind. Does that mean you are jealous? But every day you give them gift, you smile with them, you dance with them, you play with them, but deep inside you, you still have what grief, anger, pain. You still feel sad because they are working, but you are there smiling with them. And this is the same person. One day, I was in my room. Let me tell you how dangerous these categories of people may be to your life. So one day, I was just in my room, while I was coming out, trying to come out. So I figured out that there is one of my friends who was in their own room, communicating with one lady like that. This is the same guy trying to use the lady to set me up. Then I was just like, what is going on? He said, the moment Samson agree with you, we will do him this. I was just like, I was shocked. I said, you eat with me. We do stuff, we laugh. But you still have this envy and wickedness in your heart? You are saying, because let me tell you, you will never be able to calculate or study what people are capable of doing because of what anger and wickedness, because of anger and wickedness and hatred, because of jealousy. So that is why when you figure out that there is someone around you that is jealous of your growth, cut them off. That is the day I start to limit my communication, my association. I don't eat nothing from him. I don't give him that chance, because when you open door, that's when people come in. When you lock it, everybody will be outside. So I don't give him. One day he asked me, why is it that you don't come, you don't smile the way you used to smile with me? I keep quiet. Why? Because some people are not whom you may think they are. So when you figure out that you have these categories of people in your life who are jealous of the growth of others, cut them off, because they are not only jealous of them, because they are not only going to be jealous of only them, but the day they figure out that you are now trying to do better than them, that is where the anger starts. The day they figure out that you have decided to work more than you used to work before, and you are now trying all your best, your possible best to be great, you become the enemy. You turn to their enemy. So that is why you should be careful. You should be mindful, because these categories of people can never change. They are built like that. Either they inherited it from their parents, or they are just start to grow it. You know what I'm saying? So you need to run away from these categories of people because they are dangerous. Remain blessed. May God bless you.